Alright, no doubt the shit'll hit the fan. That's okay. It's snowing outside and I gotta drive somewhere later and... Yippee! Yippee! It's like an ice rink out there. My advice, always buy a four-wheel drive car. Alright.
Oh, here we go.
The shit'll hit the fan. That's okay.
That's working.
It's snowing outside and I gotta drive somewhere later and... Yay! That works. Okay, so I'm testing out new things today. As you can see, I'm not on the camera. I just got a little icon on the bottom side of the screen. That's one less thing. I thought, well, having the camera running will be a little bit easier on the PC. Having the camera not running will be a little bit easier on the PC. But I'm also, instead of keeping all the chat and data on my phone, I've attached one of my desktops to my wrist. You can't actually see it, I don't think. You see my hands when I hold them up, but you can't see on my wrist that I got my desktop there. So so I'm going to be using that to monitor the chat and the stream, see if that's better than my phone, and see if that causes my computer to completely break down. And also I should be able to get my Twitter there. Then I should be able to check out the worlds I want to visit. We start today with Unheard. I should be able to copy and paste as well. I worked out how to do that yesterday. Which happens to be by holding down very briefly the left trigger. Gives you a copy option. Not the left trigger, the left stick. You got to click it down quickly. So we're going to start today with the world. I can't speak. Oh my god, too many things going on. Unheard by Lamsey. Lamsey only has one world out there. It's that one. We're going to check it out. You could fit 80 people in the world. Is that a good thing? I'm not sure. I can see my PC while I'm in this transition screen here. Thank you to Elon Musk and Starlink for a decent internet connection, which I have not had for about 5 years. It's funny how one man can change everything. Warning, you won't be able to speak in this world. Please keep that in mind. This event is fully focused on music. Thank you. Have fun. Click on the Tamagotchi to enter. Can I take a picture? Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck is that? Can I get... Oh! Glitching out. VR chat's having a heart attack. I've just found a ghost. Terrifying. Okay, click on the Tamagotchi. It's a warehouse with strange looking ghosts. Oh, do I get to play music? Oh, I can't see anybody. Do I get to choose my own music? Why am I so small? Do any of these buttons work? Just changes the color of things. How come I cannot see into the other room? Which door did I come? Okay, so there's two doors into a room that allow you to see into the other room. But once you get into the other... What's through here? Oh, that's the first room, right? And I can only go in this way. Okay. And this puts me... Okay, that allows me to screw with the lights and stuff. Okay, so I can put my own music in here. Okay. Options. I have no idea what this is. Options. Oh, does that mean things are changing out here? No, no, it's still the same. I would have thought that there'd be some lights or something. What does this even do? Does this do something out here? What does this even change the color of? Can I take this out here? Does this change the color of this room? I don't even know what the hell that does. I'm going round in circles with no clue what's going on. Okay. Going round in circles with no clue what's going on. Can I do like a focus thing with this? Behavior, focus, manual. And then it's kind of hard to take a picture with that. Okay. What is this? What does this do? What is the focal distance there? Okay. Alright, I'm just glitching myself out. Okay. Whatever. Hold on. Apparently, a secret has been discovered in Red Dead Redemption, according to my wrist. Next world, The Council by Wooded Car. Can I just practice copying? Oh no, everything is shaking all over the place. Okay, okay. So this should paste in there. Okay. Okay, what do we know about this person? Not much. Ah, they have cool worlds. Okay, I automatically add. If someone's got cool worlds, I now automatically add them to worlds 4. If they've got their list of cool worlds, because I love seeing other people's cool spaces. Alright. I don't have to worry about facing the front today because I'm not on the camera. Yippee! That stuff looks amazing. A lot of people have been saying that the viewfinder world is really cool. Somebody in there already, but we'll find out how it goes when we get there. Anything we know about this? I found out about this from... It scrolled off the screen, I can't tell you. Can I access this information whilst in here? CHOCO rock. Choco rock. Okay. Oh, there. How's it going? Very, very dark figure with 2 red buttons. Strange door. I'm assuming that you're not part of the world and you're just... Bye. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. It was nice meeting you. I've got the focus stuff on, haven't I? Reset to standard. Flying camera. Let's fly the wrong way, shall we? I've not got it on focus on me, have I? Nope, that's wrong. Look at me. Ooh. Camera has glitched out of the whole thing. Excellent. Okay, that's weird. Hold on, Wi-Fi. Okay, cool. That's right, I'm doing weird stuff again. Okay, is the camera going to anchor itself in the world? Gotta do weird stuff like camera mode. I'll set that as the streaming camera. And then I will just wander off down here. No, that's supposed to be the streaming camera. It's on flying, that's why. That's back to me. Now I can walk off. Just making up my own little film as I go. Come on, come. Blimey. There's a lot of weird stuff in here. Come join me. Oh! Must be a set distance that the camera. Must be a set distance that the camera is focused on. How's it going? Yeah, cool. I need to check that this is what everybody is seeing. I think this is what everybody is seeing. Hold on a sec. Let me just set up. Oh, that still runs on there like that, even though I've got that menu up there. That's kind of cool. Okay. That's kind of cool. I did not realize that. Okay. There's so much is going on. I tried various different types of full body tracking, and we're still not where we should be with the full body tracking. This world's weird. Have you seen that door? Have you seen that door that is somewhere over there? Have you seen that door that's there? If my eyes closed, by the way, I'm sorry. It's just the avatar thing. I just want to walk around with my eyes closed. Just like most people. Alright. Can I pick up the camera? Can I, like, grab the camera? No, I can't. The camera is anchored into the world somehow. Okay, it's a flying camera. But if I take it off flying, does it still stay there? It does. Then I can probably pick it up. I can pick it up and make it like my little selfie camera, except I've got the focal range set to be slightly weird. Okay. That's alright. I'll work it. I'll work it. I'll work it. The focal distance should be 0. Hold on. Let me set this. No, the focal distance should not be 0. Alright, so focus. Arm's length. As long as I keep it at arm's length, I'll kind of be in focus. Okay. Nothing else will, but... Wait a minute, is that the aperture that's doing that? If I take the aperture down, if I take the aperture up there, that kind of puts everything in focus, doesn't it? Except for when I'm really close. What the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing? Do you know what I'm doing? How is that? How is that, man? Let me just check mine. Let me just check this wrist menu a sec. See if I can work out. That should scroll down. No, I don't want to make it full screen. I want to make it smaller. Ugh. Okay. Okay, let's not fuck with it too much. I've fucked with it quite a bit. Okay. So don't worry about that. That should be running later. Anyway, so if I just got that and I got... Can you see the... No, you can't see any of the other stuff that's in my hand. Okay. Well, that's kind of cool for content creators. So to keep this at arm's length. What the fuck is this? Have you seen... Look, what the fuck is that? I get the feeling it's not going to be stationary. I think it's going to... Can I anchor that there? Will that just stay there? I can go over here and have a look at this. I'm not here. I'm not sure that I should touch this. If I am going to touch it, we ought to have some scary angle of it. How come that's not going down any further? That's... Oh, I've got it set on point at me, so wherever I go, it's going to follow me. Okay, okay. All right. Oh, that's just kind of weird. That's a long way down. Come with me. It's always going to be pointing at me, right? So in order for you to see, I get used to this pointing at me thing. It's a long way down. Okay, well that's kind of cool. I just have to get used to that. Always got its eyes on the prize. I kind of have to move the camera in the opposite direction of the things that I want to see. I leave it there. I can go off. I can't see anything. It's all red. Shadowy and scary. Ah! It follows me. See, I hadn't figured for the fact that the camera would actually follow me. That's interesting. It's fixed in one place. I think if you I think that if you what's that up there? I think that if you have the VR Chat Plus, I'm not sure how much that is. How much is VR Chat Plus? Does this, can you see the menu? Can you see the, I'd have to hold it over there. No, you can't see the menu. Okay. How much is VR Chat Plus? VR Chat Community. If I wanted to buy VR Chat Plus, what would I do? Go to the shop? Would I go to the shop to buy it? Where would I buy it? Hold on. Let me, where's the camera? Let me put that menu behind the camera. Okay. So I would 10% off with VR Chat Plus. But how do you get VR Chat Plus? Oh, there's a little thing down the bottom here. It's VR Chat Plus. $9 a month. You get age verification, prints, create and share memories in app. You can leave pictures. You get stickers. What do you want stickers for? Emojis. Increased trust. You get to favorite 300 avatars. None of these things really, really interest me. You get a nameplate icon. Doesn't interest me. Menu backdrops. Doesn't interest me. Photo invites. Profile image. None of these things interest me. Except for the fact that there's special stuff on the camera. Is that worth it? I guess if you're in everyday, if it's an everyday thing, then I guess that you can. I guess that you can just afford to. What's that like? If you're in everyday, like you pay £1 a day, and the app is free anyway. So I mean, it says that VR Chat Dolly is available on. I guess you can plan how the camera moves, or maybe you can, but you can move it remotely anyway with the flying camera. I'm not quite sure what good that'll be. Play with the focal distance on this. Focal distance doesn't make any difference. Why does? Because it's set at focus on me. No, because the aperture is set high. Okay, then focal distance matters. Can I move it up and down with? It's very, very hard to move it accurately. Oh. It's very, very hard to get the focal distance right and move it accurately. But but if I put the aperture all the way up, it doesn't really matter. Depends what you want to focus on, I suppose. Okay, right, so this world that I didn't really find anything else here. Something up there, I don't know what that is though. Is that a door? Should I just like throw myself off the edge and see what happens? As I go off into the blurry distance. Hey, throw myself off the edge! And I'm back to the start. There we go. Okay. Wrong button. This world is The Council by Wooded Car. WOODED-CAR. Tags Luminol Mystery Council. Tags are also a good way to find similar worlds. This person has created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 worlds. Should we try another one? This is Convergence. I don't know what you see when I go into a world and I'm in that other mode. Like the third person mode. Does the third person flip back to the first person when you go into the world, or how does it work? I just wait and see what other people see. There's a door behind me. Okay. So does that mean the cameras... You just get a black screen, right? You just get a black screen. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, the cameras, we're back to just a normal camera with the camera looking at me. Okay. In which case, the behavior is look at me, but I'd have to anchor the camera. It's a default. I'd have to anchor the camera in the world. And when I anchor the camera in the world, it would follow me. Like that. Into weird party nothingness. It's definitely strange. Where's the camera? Somewhere over there? Everything is white. There it is. I should be able to I can pick it up and use it. There's kind of a cute robot down there. I still think it's look at me thing. Me being me, I'd need... Me being me, I would need 2 cameras. So look at this art. It's a door. Can I click on it? Disappear into it. I'd need 1 camera for taking pictures and another camera for streaming. I'd pay for that. I'd pay for that. Can I take pictures while I'm in this mode? Oh, I can. Okay. Door spot, door spot, door. Followed by another door, followed by udon passcodes. Okay. The balloons on the ceiling are interesting. Okay. Okay, I want to take a picture of that robot. To do that I need the camera. But the camera is streaming. Multi-layer. Capture each layer of a photo to an individual picture file. Oh, I'm not quite sure what good that would do. Would that capture me and the background? I'm not quite sure what that does. Local photo, what does that do? I'm not sure that made any difference. Multi-layer photo. Okay, I can change it from there. I did not know that. Okay. But it's still... very much focused on the focus of the behaviors. Look at me. Trigger. Okay. I gotta put that back in there. Take and put back to the anchor has to be default. Then it's in there. Okay, and then the focus has to be manual. Okay, and then if I do this, take the aperture down. This was a bad idea, because I can't get my height right. All that just to take a crappy picture. All that just to take a crappy picture. Everything is red. Ten points if you can work out why I changed angles there. So hard to get that right. It's impossible. In fact, it's harder than hard. It's actually impossible. Can I go through here? Is this a door? I can't go through that door. Okay. Like all the worlds by this person, it's a bit spooky. It's a bit spooky. So I can just change to the stream camera like that very, very quickly. I can just click on stream and it will go straight to the stream camera on my wrist. I think. If I do that, if I wait for this to catch up. Okay, yeah, it does. It does. Okay, that's cool. Right. So left thumb does nothing, but right thumb opens both the eyes. Okay. Why the eyes set closed on default? I don't understand. Am I like missing something in my expressions menu? Smart hands, toggle marker, jacket, quick actions. The eyes are normally naturally set to close. I just find that weird. Okay. Let's get rid of that menu. Bring up the world's menu. And we're in Convergence by Wooded Car. And Wooded Cars listed their favorites. Cool Worlds. Specula. That's a recent one. These are by date added as well, which is kind of cool. Because I know that some of these are... They're all called Cool Worlds. Is that the same balloon ride that I was in before, or is that a different one? Oh well, we'll find out soon enough, won't we? That's a huge. That's huge. Okay. All right. So I always find myself. And then, of course, the world is going to be black. You're not going to see what I see. You're going to see what the camera sees, and then that all goes black. But hopefully, you can still hear my voice when that's happening. But I don't have any way to check that really, because I don't have full access to everything. Yeah, this is the same one that I was in before, I think. Oh no, this is, you can, oh, I know where I am. Which camera am I on? Am I on the stream camera? That's a fucking cool map. That's a cool map. I'm telling you, that's a cool map. Okay. Alright, so if I'm on the streaming camera, then if I place that here and I turn around to look at the map, that should stay on the stream. Doesn't tell me where I am, but it just looks really cool. In fact, if I go in... Okay, this is obviously... Ah, but it'll take a picture of what the stream sees. Okay, but I can't do the focus. Well, I can do the focal thing with the stream camera. Oh, just this is the only question is how much do you want to screw it up, right? There's a hole in the floor, and you have to be careful because there's a fan on the ceiling. Alright, so that's... Oh, can you see me holding the camera? But it's not going to show what's on the camera. Okay. Go outside. This is nice. The background is... There's one thing that spoils this. One thing. The background is just a picture. The clouds are not sort of drifting and moving. If the clouds were drifting and moving, I would give it 11 out of 10. I mean, it's not... Do I? Oh, just... That was fast. Straight up the ladder. It's a bar in the air. Check that out, check that out up there. That's wild, right? Due to the absence of staff at the store, we're currently operating on a self-service basis. Okay. if I set the camera to its behavior to look at me, and it doesn't matter if I drop the camera like over here. Oh, it does matter, because it's, why is that? Because I've not got it anchored in the world. Oh, I've got it anchored in the world, but it's still following me. Why is that? Behavior. Look at me. Anchor is on streaming camera. That would be default. That would be in the world. So that should... Why does it still follow me? The lens is anchored to you. The lens is attached to the camera. Okay, that it's going to go through there. Oh, okay. Okay. Hello. Alright. But I wanted that to stay there in the world. So I've set it to flying. Maybe it's because the tablet moves with me. If I set it to flying and... Shit. Flying camera. Set it to flying camera there. Okay. Then if I go to the... Every time I press anchor, it focuses on me. If I set it to the world, and then I put it to flying, and then I take it off flying, is it still going to focus on me? Oh, it's still going to focus on me, right? But I don't have the tablet. Hold on. Put the tablet in front of me so I can see what's going on. Okay, so it follows me up here. And then it follows me up here. I need to move the camera. So you can see where I am. Okay, then take it off the flying camera and continue on my journey. Remember that this whole program and setup is like VR chat's given away for free. There's a way to fly, right? That's why it's saying if you wish to fly, wings are already within you. Okay. Hold on. Okay. The camera can't see me because I am on the other side of this floor. Okay. With a flying cup, of course. Okay. So there's a sign on the floor. There's a sign on the floor that says, if you wish to fly, the wings are already within you, but it doesn't tell you how to fly. Hi. Oh, coffee. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You're very kind. You are very kind. Very kind indeed. Do you know how to fly? Welcome to my live stream, by the way. That's it. How does that work? How do you do that? I just punched my own wall. Okay, it's because I've moved off the center of where I am in my room. Okay. Where'd you go? How do you fly? Okay. Okay, let's take the flying camera off. Is it by holding down both grips? No. How do you fly? How does that... Nobody's explained this to me. Is it triggers? Do you like hold down both triggers? And... No. It can't be difficult. A. It's A. Whoa. So jump is actually fly. Jump is actually... I've got these floating cups of coffee. Okay, so if I jump... Oh, if I just... I'm gonna land on a piano! I'm just kind of floating down to the piano here. Okay, that's cool. Can I play? Damn, can't play the piano. Alright. There are... Can I get up there? Oh, need to land. Whew. Okay. It's quite the effort. Where's the camera? Down there somewhere. Let me just fix something. What happens if I click full screen with that? It gives full screen and chat. It gets rid of everything else. Okay, but then how do I unfull screen it? No, that's shared. There's no unfull. I fucked it up. There's no way to unfull screen it on... Click this X. Oh, there's an X there. Okay. Because that doesn't allow me access back to my Twitter. Okay. Alright, I'll work it all out. I'll work it all out. So if the camera's focusing on me and I choose flying, then there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry about that. still working it out. I'm still working it out. I'm still working it all out. There's an exit over there. Okay, take that off flying. Okay. Should be able to make it. Okay. Right. Let's play catch up with the camera, shall we? Welcome to the outside world. Yep, it's as beautiful as it looks. Maybe even a bit more. Freedom is the freedom to say 2 plus 2 equals 5. You know, the older I get, the more sense that makes. The more sense that makes. Okay. You're gonna follow me up the steps. Yay. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. It's not very helpful, is it? I don't know why the camera moved there. I'm not sure why that happened. Oh! Oh. There's a bit of graffiti, and it's a little bit wet underfoot. Where's the camera? Somewhere over there. That's right. Get there in the end. Always get there in the end. Work out where things are. That was an unexpected little glitchy thing that happened. Okay, I could have been taking pictures. I could have been taking more pictures. So if it's on camera control, go over here. Oh my god, those are gliders. You know what I think? I think... Hi there, how's it going? Hello? You good? Hi. Hello? No, nope, you... I think that if you take one of those gliders and grab onto it, you can fly. See those gliders there? I think if you take one and grab onto it, you can fly. Do you want me to show you? You're looking at me like I'm really strange. I'm not really strange. I'm just kind of normal, you know? Okay. Okay. I think that if I grab this, I'm going to be able to fly. No, no, you can't fly like that. Oh dear. You fly like this. Woo! You fly like that. This was not in the plans. This was not in the plans for today. That's it. That's it. I'm not going to be the only crazy motherfucker. Sure. What happens if I turn this upside down? Do I go upside down? No. I want to go the other way. Where's the way back? You can't see what's going on. It's funny though. I'll have a coffee, please. I'm completely lost. Where is it? There it is. Can I land? Can I come back and land? Not bad. Not bad for a first attempt. You get used to it. I can't stop moving. Oh, it's because I'm still holding this. Okay. Grip, let go. Put it back on this thing. There's a boost. Oh. Okay. There we go. How cool was that? It's okay. It's never normal anymore. Don't worry. This is brilliant. Look at this place. Can I? Hold on. I can pick it up. Look at this place. Just look at this place. This is phenomenal. So this world is, put the camera there. This world is created by Sakanapalus. Looks like Sakanapalus, and I have not got this added to my favorites. That's criminal. Just added it to the wrong section. Never mind. Check other worlds by this person. Voyage of Imagination. One of the things I like doing is that if you go to like the page for the world, at the bottom it's got tags. Balloon, chill, quiet sky, meditation. So if I click balloon, it'll give me other worlds with balloons. Which I can have a look at. This is not the one that I thought it was. There's another world with a balloon. This is obviously not all the worlds. There's one called air. What's that? A hot air balloon. Huh, interesting. Okay, I gotta go check the weather because I gotta make a trip. So, thank you very much for tuning in. Where's the button? Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is G. I represent the Academy. All things done differently. Be different, be better. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, be good, stay safe, take care, have fun out there. That's it. I got to sign off right now because, like I said, things to do, things to do. I found my mouse. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, stay cool. See you later.